हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, गुड मॉर्निंग। हाउ आर यू ऑल? कैसे हैं आप लोग? ऑल इज वेल? सो स्टूडेंट्स, इन टुडे क्लास we will cover string in detail, right? String in Python in details, right? We will discuss all the methods applied on string. Apart from this, we will discuss string slicing also, right? And string formatting. So in today class, we will discuss string, operation on a string, concatenation of string, repetition, indexing, slicing, string methods, string formatting, etc. Okay. Now, first of all, discuss string. What is string in Python is doing? String is a sequence of unmodifiable character enclosed between double quotes or single quotes or triple double quotes or triple single quotes. Yes, good morning, Uddhav. Good morning. Yes, हाँ कुछ yes कुछ ब्रेक हो गया, 3 days का ब्रेक हो गया. Yes, good morning every day with Sufia and Lucky Raghu. PYQ series start in December, I think. Last week of November or first week of December. Okay. So string is a sequence of unmodifiable character enclosed in double quotes, enclosed in either double quotes or single quotes or triple double quotes or triple single quote. Understood, student? Last two is used for multi-line string के लिए, right? For example, S1 equals to, so here S1 equals to what's a string? Similarly, S2 equals to, you can write in single code also, okay? And S3 equals to, this is a multi-line string, okay? Learning Python is very easy, right? So this is a multi-line string. Last two use for single line string as well as for multi-line string also, right? So string is a sequence of immutable, unmodifiable character enclosed between double quotes or single quote or triple double quotes or triple single quote. All right. So my dear student, this is a brief. Some string in Python are immutable. So string in Python is immutable. This is the key point, student. Second point, if I talk about string are indexed. Right? String are index. And third point, the string are iterable. Okay. So this is string, student. Now, if I take one example, let s equals to s equals to Python. So here s is string. And one more thing, student, in Python there is no character concept, right? Sir, this two, there is no character concept, student. Python के अंदर there is no character data type, right? This is a string, this is also a string. If you print this, then it print what, student? True. Whereas in C programming, both are different. If we talk about where in C programming, this is a character constant, this is a string constant, right? In C programming, both is different, but in Python, both is equal, student. Okay. So s equals to Python, this is a string. How internally it is stored, student? What will happen internally? So my dear student, internally it is stored in memory, and internally it is stored in memory in the heap segment, and the index of this is 0, 1, so 2, 3, 4, and 5. And negative index start from right hand side, student. It support negative index also, right? Let the address reference, let I assume here the reference of this is 1000. Okay. So it contain what's a 1000. So this is pointing to this one. My dear student, this memory in the heap segment, this memory in which section? Sir, memory heap section. And this is in the stack segment, student. Internally, this is in the stack segment. All right. Fine. By default, it support positive indexes. By default, positive indexes. It support positive index, right? Okay. And if I talk about length of this string, s equals to, sir, how many number of character? How many number of character, students? Sir, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So length of this string is 6. So internally Python store in the heap segment look like this. There is no ending with null character, right? Whereas in C programming string is end with null character, but in Python actual number of characters, right? Okay, this is stored in heap segment, and s is s is pointing to this memory location, right? Here s is a variable. It is a reference to this string. It is a name of this memory location. So s is pointing to this one, and it is stored in the stack segment. All right. How string element or character we can access, sir, with the help of index. String support indexing, student. So if I print s2, what it print, student? S2. So S2 pe this value is what, sir? S2. S2 means this one. This character is what, sir? T. So the output of this one is T. Okay. If I talk about negative index, so what is the value of this negative index? This value is what? Sir, negative index start from right to left, right? Negative index start from where to where? Sir, right to left. And positive index start from left to right. So this is start from left to right. Positive index left to right, and negative index start from right to left. Okay. So minus 4, this value is again, sir, this is t. If you are not comfortable with negative value, if you are not comfortable with negative value, then you can add length of string, student. You can add here length of string. Add here length of string. What is the length of string? Then you will get what, sir? Print s of 2 is what, sir? T. This value is t, student. Okay, so in this way you can access string element or string character. Okay. Okay, sir. What about, student, print s of 6? What is the output of this? What is the output of this? So this is a error, student. Yes, good morning, collection of object. Yes, multi-line string as well as for comment. If you assign in variable, then this is a not multi-line comment. If you not assign in variable, then this treat as a multi-line comment. कैमरा फोकस हो रहा है. Okay. Okay, student. Okay, I will check. Yes, error out of bound. Yeah, this is a error, student. This is a error. Sir, Python strings, this point, look here, student, immutable. Okay, immutable means once you create, you cannot modify it. You cannot modify it. Okay, so Python strings, are immutable. Sir, what does it means? Just a minute, student. Just. Sir, what does it means? I want to change S4, student. S4 equals to A. Can I change it, student? Strings are immutable. You cannot modify it. After creation, you cannot modify it in place. Understood, student? This is the meaning of immutability. Now camera is clear. Okay. This is immutable. So what will happen, student? In this case, it generate error, student. Right? In this case, because of immutability. Once you create, you cannot modify it in place. All right, student. But sir, I want to change s equals to s plus this one. Then what will happen? So plus is always create bache separate string, right? Separate plus concatenation with old string and this one those two and create separate memory box. And after this, you are updating this s. Okay. So new object created, not change in place. Not change in place, बच्चे. What will happen? क्या होगा, sir? So this new object, separate memory box, this is created, okay, and the positive index is 0, 1, 2. Let the reference of this is 2000. So this is updated, right? This is pointing to, this is cut it and pointing to this one. Okay. So this is the meaning of immutability, bache. Once you create, you cannot change in place. All right. Yes. Understood? Now string methods. Sir, what are the methods apply on string? Okay. So some method, some function bache applied on string like upper. If we talk about upper, lower, right, title, title, capitalized case, okay. If we talk about apart from this like swap case, and after swap, if we talk about like find function, index function, find method, index, and apart from this like count, okay, string checked method, replacing and modifying method, student. Replacing and modifying method, strip method, strip method like L strip, R strip, and strip method, and splitting and joining, splitting and joining method, etc. Right? Okay, so these are some common and important method we will discuss. Okay, student. So let's discuss one by one. Sir, upper, lower, what is the functioning, what is the use of these function? Discuss one by one, student. Title, capitalize, swap case, find, index, count, string checked method, replacing and modifying, strip, and splitting and joining method. So, and we will discuss one by one shortly, student. But before discuss these all method, how we can apply these method on variable or values or expression. So what is the syntax to call a method, student? Syntax to call a method. Now A equals to Bharat. Sir, what is the meaning of this one, student? A is, sir, Bharat is stored somewhere else in the memory. Okay. Bharat is stored somewhere else in the memory, and this is pointing to this one. All right. B equals to India. Sir, B, this is a variable or a reference. Okay. India is stored somewhere else in the memory, and this is pointing to this. Right? Okay. Now print A. What it print is, student? Print A. Sir, if I print A, then it print. If I print B, then what it print is, student? A dot upper. Sir, A dot upper. Now here I am applying, sir, this method. How we can apply this method, right? what is the syntax for this? So syntax to call a method, how we can call a method, student. So you can call a method, first syntax, variable dot method, right? Variable dot method. Okay, so just like if I talk about a dot upper, then what will happen, student? A dot upper, it convert this string in uppercase, sir. Not in place, student, because string is immutable, not change in place, in separate memory box, right? In separate memory allocated, not change in place, right? This separate string is created. Okay, so first syntax, you can apply variable dot method. Okay, second syntax, value dot method. Directly write value and dot method. Okay, so just like value is what, sir? Value directly variable value is Bharat dot upper. Then what will happen is, student? Bharat dot upper, so not changing in place, because string is immutable. This separate string, this create in separate somewhere else in the memory, separate memory box, right? Third, expression dot method, student. Right? In this way, you can call method expression dot method. Sir, what is the meaning of this? Sir, what is the meaning of this expression? Just like here, I am writing a plus b dot upper. Then what will happen, student? Yes, say something. A plus B, this is the expression. First, A plus B create what, sir? Bharat India, concatenation of two string, right? Bharat India concatenation. After this, convert in uppercase. So this is the answer. So important thing, not changing in place, student. This is new string, right? Separate memory at separate memory. New separate memory allocated, not changing in place, not change in place. Understood, student? Because string is immutable. Understood? Okay. So a dot upper, sir, here a dot upper, sir, it convert a dot upper. Here I am calling what, sir? I am calling, sir, a dot upper. Then this convert in uppercase. A dot upper in uppercase. Fine, student. But you are not printing here. They convert this uppercase and A is not updated. Still you are printing A. Then what will happen? Sir, A is not updated. A is not updated. This string is allocated in separate memory box, right? So what is the output of this one? Sir, still Bharat. Print B, sir, still this is India. Now A equals to A dot upper. Then what will happen? Sir, you are updating, basically you are updating this A equals to A dot upper. Then what will happen? Sir, A is pointing to, sir, A is pointing to this memory location. Okay. Now you print A or A. Then what it print, sir? Okay. So in this way, bache, you can call method. Okay. So let's discuss first method. common string method with examples. First case conversion method discuss. I am discuss case conversion method. So first discuss upper. First discuss upper. Sir, what is the meaning of this upper method convert to uppercase? For example, s equals to this hello string. Sir, how we can call? Directly you can call s dot upper, or directly you can write here string hello dot upper, right? So there are three possible syntaxes. This one, variable dot method, sir, value dot method, or expression dot method. All right. So in this way you can call method, student. So what is the output of this? Yes, say something. So it convert into uppercase. So this is the output. All right. Now next, second, lower. Sir, very simple. Sir, just call either variable dot lower or direct this hello string, right? This one. So what is the answer of this is, sir, it convert into lowercase. Okay. So title case, each word start with uppercase, right? In title case means this is a whole string, student. This is whole entire string, right? Every word, first character convert in uppercase. So output of this one, space and first character. So this is title case, student. Okay. Next is capitalized case. Sir, first character uppercase, rest all in lowercase. Only first character, right? Only first character in uppercase, rest of all in lowercase. So Python string, this is written here s equals to Python string. So s dot capitalize. What is the meaning of this one, student? So in Python string, mein first in uppercase p, rest of all in lowercase, student. So this is the output. All right. Yes, very good. Now swap case. What is the meaning of swap case, student? Swap case means change lower to upper and upper to lower. All right. This is the meaning of swap case. So upper to lower and lower to upper. For example, here this is first is in uppercase, second is in lower case, rest two in uppercase, and this is in lower case. Okay. So s dot swap. What is the output of this one, student? S1. So change this uppercase in lower case. Sir, this is h, and e is small, change in, sir, in uppercase. L is upper, sir, lowercase, and o in lowercase, change in uppercase. So this is the output. All right. उद्धव ब्लर हो रहा है क्या? ये सिद्धू, उद्धव, ब्लर हो रहा है या स्क्रीन क्लियर है? बोलो भाई. Now searching method, student. I want to find search substring in a given string, right? So first discuss, sir, find method. This find method, bache, this is doing what, student? Return index of first occurrence of the given substring. If it is not available, then we will get -1. So if you write find dot this substring, right? So it return the index of first occurrence, right? First occurrence of this substring, right? If you so return index of first occurrence of the given substring. If it is not available, then we will get what, student? Then we will get -1, but not error. Okay. So for example, s equals to hello world. Here s dot find. I want to find world. So what is the output of this one? it return the index of first occurrence of the given substring, right? It return the index of first occurrence of the given substring, this given substring. If it is not available, then we will get what is shown -1, but not error. So s equals to hello world, s dot find world. So first occurrence of this is what, sir? The index of this is 0, and here the index of this is 1, and index of this is 2, index of this is 3, and here this is 4, space 5 and 6. So what is the output of this one? 6 is 2. Okay. It return the index of first occurrence of the given substring. If it is not available, then we will get error student. Okay. You can apply on this function on window also. Just for example, if I take another example, sir, s equals to learning Python is very easy. Learning Python is very easy. This is a string. Okay. So s dot. So what it print is student? Yes, Python in here. So this is true. This is true. All right. No, 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 not true. First occurrence of the given substring. What is the first occurrence? क्या first occurrence है Python का? So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the output of this is 9. S dot find, if I want to find Java, so what is the output of this one? Java. It's a blur. Sir, blur issue. Okay. Okay. So what is the output of this one? The output of this one -1, not error student. So return the index of first occurrence of the given substring. If it is not available, then we will get -1. So Java is not exist in this substring, right, student? Similarly, you can apply this on window per. Sir, what is the syntax? S dot find. Okay. You can apply this function on window, right? Sir, it will always search from begin index to end -1 index. It will always search from begin index to end -1 index. Begin index to end -1 index. What is the meaning of this, sir? How we can apply this? For example, print s dot find. Print s dot find a exists here. Yes. So what is the output of this student? What is this? S equals to So you can apply on this window, student. Which window, sir? 9 to 27. Sir, the meaning of begin to, sir, end minus 1, 9 to 26. Search here 9 to 26. So 9 to 26, sir, this is 9 पे आ रहा था ना, 26, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So yes, this is 26 character. You search here. So is there, so this A index is what, student? 24. Search in this window, student. Search in this window, not entire string. Search in this window. Begin to end minus 1, 9 to 26. The index of this A is what, sir? 24. So what is the output of this one? 24. 24 is correct, na? Yes, correct. Now next is index function, index method. Same as find function, but little bit difference, student. Little bit difference. What is the difference, student? Sir, it return index of first occurrence of the given substring. If it is not available, then we will get error. Then we will get error, student, not -1. So this is the difference only. Okay. Return index of first occurrence of the given substring. If it is not available, then we will get error, student, in index method. Okay. So output of this is 0 and 1. So index of this is, sir, index क्या है? Sir, index is 1. Okay. Now I want to search, sir, print s dot index, sir, A. So what is the output of this one, student? S dot index A. Is this index A is available in this string? No, sir. So in this case, index generate what, sir? Error. Index generate error, student. But why? Where is find function return what, sir? -1. All right. So in this way, you can apply index method. Now next is count, student. Count method, it return the number of non-overlapping occurrence of a substring present in the given string by using count method, student. Okay, count the number of occurrence. Count the number of occurrence, non-overlap. Count the non-overlapping number of non-overlapping number of occurrence. Non-overlapping means what, sir? We'll discuss, student. So s equals to banana. In banana, s dot count a. What is the answer? How many a, student? Here, how many a? Count the number of occurrence of this, the given substring a. How many number of a? Sir, 3. Okay. ABC, 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 A, D, D, A. Yes, student. What is the output of this one? S dot count a. How many a? How many a, sir? Sir, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many AB, student? How many AB? AB substring pair. Yes, student, what is the answer for this one? Sir, AB, sir, 1, 2, sir, AB, this is 1, and here this is 2, 3, and 4. So, answer of this is 4. Okay. You can apply on window this method also. You can apply on window. Sir, s dot count substring is what, like searching A 3 7. From index 3 7. So index 3 7 means what, student? So this is 0, sir, 1, 2, and 3. 3 2 कहाँ तक जाएगा? Sir, 3 2 6. 3 2 6. 3, sir, 4, 5, and 6. In this window, student, 3 to 6. How many A? In here, number of A is 2. So answer is 2. What is the output of this? Yes, everyone reply. What is the output of this? Sir, count method return the number of non-overlapping occurrence of the substring present in the given string, right? Present in the given string. So what is the answer of this? Sorry, yeah, this is AA, right here, AA, student. Correct it. Yes, Siddhu, Uddhav. What is the answer for this? Non-overlapping, bache. Non-overlapping occurrence, right? The meaning is non-overlapping occurrence. What is the meaning of non-overlapping? This one. This is first pair, student, and this is second. Only 2, sir. So answer is 2, not 3. Non-overlapping occurrence of substring present in the given string, right? Now come to next string check method, bache. String check method very simple, student. Is alpha, sir, it check only alphabet, student, and return true and false. So my dear student, this is a direct value hello dot is alpha. So what is the output of this one? And what is the output of this one? Sir, directly it return a true and false. Check is alpha. This is only alphabet string. Yes. So answer of this is what, student? True. Sir, hello 1 2 3 is the alphabet, only alphabet? This only alphabet? No, sir, not only alphabet, numeric also. So that's why this is false. Okay. So this is false. Now similarly, check is digit, only digit allowed, student. Check only digit. This string contain only digit. Yes. So this is true. Sir, is only digit? No, alphabet also. So this is false. Okay. Similarly, alphabet plus numbers. So is alpha numbers, alphanumeric, right? This method alphanumeric, both combination. So this string contain alphanumeric character. Yes. So this is true, student. It's contain both alphanumeric character. No, sir. In between, this is a space. So this is white space in between. White space is understood. So that's why this is false. Similarly, next is space, dot is space, student. So is space is allow only space, check only space, this string contain only space? Yes, sir. So the answer of this is what? Sir, true. You can use this method. Okay. Now check is lower or is upper. Check is lower is upper, student. So check lower and uppercase function is lower and is upper. Check lower and uppercase, bache. So is lower, this string contain only all lowercase? Yes, sir. So this is true. What about this one? All lowercase? No. And all is upper, all in uppercase? Yes, this is also true. All in uppercase. Okay. So we, sir, title case. Is title hello world is title, student? Title case means what, student? Is title means what? Title is saying कि sir, in this string every word first character in uppercase. So yes, this is string contain two word hello and then this word, right? Is the first character of this word is in uppercase? Yes. The first character of this is an uppercase? Yes. So this generate in set true. Now replacing and modifying method, student. Replacing and modifying, already the syntax of replacing, modify, replace old and new. So I love Java and print now I love, sir, Python. So s dot, how we can convert this string in I love Python? So s dot replace, right here s dot replace, just call this method replace method, and old, you love old, sir, Java, and now you love in Python. So what is the output of this one, student? Now I love Python. Okay. So in this way you can use this. Okay. Now next is strip method. Strip method from remove spaces from both end. Okay. L strip क्या करता है? Remove space from the left hand side, and R strip remove space from the right hand side. Okay. Sir, L step to remove space at right hand side, to remove space at, to remove space from the left hand side, L step, R step to remove space from the right hand side, and strip remove space in both left and right, entire string remove spaces, white spaces. Okay. So by default, this all strip method, by default it remove white spaces. All strip method. Sir, sir, strip, L strip and R strip. Sir, by default, remove what, sir? Sir, white spaces slash n, new line character, and tabs. Okay. By default, it remove white spaces, tabs, and new line character. सर क्या मीनिंग हुआ इनका स्ट्रिप मेथड का, इसको समझिए बच्चे. By default, it remove white spaces, tabs, and new line character. But I am using this string hello. Okay. So my dear student, if you use lstrip method, then this space removed, right? If you use rstrip method, then this step removed. If you use strip method, then this whole space removed. Okay. And by default, it remove what's are white spaces. This is the white spaces, right? And tabs and new line character. Okay. Now s1 equals to s dot l strip, s2 equals to s dot r strip, s3 equals to s dot strip, right? And now I want to print student, print s, print s1, print s2, print s3. So what it print student? So print s is not changing in place bache. Once you create a string, then it will not change in place, right? String is immutable, so that's why you cannot change in place. So s equals to still s equals to what student? Hello. What about this one s1? Sir, s1 is created separate string and it remove space from the left hand side, and s1 is pointing to that memory location, right? So s1 equals to what, sir? What is the output of this? It removes, sir, left space from the left hand side. If you call this lstrip method, then remove from the left hand side. So output of this is what student? Hello. So this is the output. What about sir s2? Sir, s2 remove space from the right hand side student. This is the output of S2. Remove space from the right hand side. What about S3? S3 remove space from the both side. Okay, this is the meaning of strip method. Strip method. Okay, and by default it remove white spaces, tabs, and new line character. By default it remove what is one? This one. Sir, by default it remove white spaces, tabs, and new line character. What does it mean, sir? Let I write text equals to this is a string student. Text equals to nt python. What it print? बोलो भाई. By default it remove white spaces, new line, and tab, right? So the output of this one, so by default this it remove what? So new line characters, tab, and this white spaces. So this one is removed student. So by default it remove like this one. So this one is removed. Here I am using lstep method. So the output of this one is what, sir? Output of this is Python. Now syntax, strip method का syntax for strip method is what is should string dot lstrip or rstrip or string, sir जो भी string है like this string dot, let I write here lstrip, and you can pass, sir this is a group of characters. Okay, this is optional, student. It is not mandatory. If you are not passing any group of character here, then it remove only white spaces, sir, tabs and new line character, right? New line character. If you blank this, if you pass group of characters, then it remove characters from the left hand side. For example, so text equals to, this is a string, student, and result equals to, here I am using this string, sir, lstrip method. Let I use lstrip method. And group of characters. Group of characters means what you have to pass? You have to pass group of characters. This is a not substring, student. Let I want to remove this one. So it treat not a substring. It treat a group of individual character, has or sir what, sir? A at the rate, not a, right? Group of character has and at the rate. So it remove from the left hand side. By default, it remove what, sir? White spaces, tab and new line character. If you pass explicitly this character and this find from the left hand side, it remove has and at the rate. Sir, this is a not substring. It remove. If you pass here, sir, at the rate and has, then also it remove at the rate and has, right, student? So what is the output of this one? Yes, say something. Sir, it left hand side, is there any white space? Is there any new line character or tab space? No. क्या ये है? ये है? Yes, sir, है ये. So it remove white spaces, tab, new line, and these characters. So output of this is what, sir? Welcome. Okay. So this is the output, student. Another is very important concept, student. This is very important concept. S equals to, this is underscore sign. Okay. ओके, यहाँ पे हमें कुछ अलग लेना चाहिए. जस्ट मिनट, लेट आई टेक सम डिफरेंट. Yes, when you write this string, then S is pointing to this is a string. Okay. So S1 equals to S dot L step. You have to remove at the rate from the left hand side. By default it remove tabs, new line character and tab spaces, right? But there is no from the left hand side, no tab spaces, no new line characters, okay, no white spaces from the left hand side and no at the rate. Then what will happen, student? In this case, what will happen? Yes, everyone reply. Sir, print S1, sir, no changes, right? Output. So this is the output. But the last, this is a very important concept, student. So what is the output of this one? The print S is S1. Yes. S is S1. What is the meaning of is operator? This is identity operator to check the address reference, right? If ID of S equals to ID of S1, what it return, true or false, student? Yes, newsbuster. This is important concept, student. Sir, if there is no changes in the string, then no new string created. Sir, in this case, this S1 is also pointing to this one. Okay, because no changes, right? So the output of this is what? Sir, output of this is true. True आएगा. So next, splitting and joining method, बच्चे. Splitting method split string into a list, right? And split string into a list, right? And by default separator is what, sir? By default separator is space. By default separator is space, student. And the return type of split method is list. It return what, sir? It return type of split method is what, student? List. क्या है, sir? List है. So here s equals to, this is a string a comma b comma c. Now s dot split is split from where, sir? The default you are passing here separator comma. If you are not passing comma, by default separator is space, student. But in this string, you are passing this, you have to separate by comma, student. So what is the output of this one, student? It return what, student? It return list. Sir, split method, it return list. So the output of this is, sir, a. This is the output. Syntax क्या होता है, sir? S any string s dot, right here split and separator. And separator. It return what, sir? List. So here I am passing collect in list, right? S dot split separator. By default separator is what, sir? By default separator is what? Space. By default separator is space. By default separator is what? Student space. And the return type of split method is a list. Okay. So let I take one example and give me answer. S equals to Learning Python is very easy. Okay. And s dot split. Now I want to print L and print type of L. So what it print, student? So by default separator is what, sir? Space. So here space, this string is break. From you will get space, then this is break, student. So break here, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And it return list, student, collected in L. You are printing L, so it return in the list. Learning Python is very easy. So this is the output. And the type of this L is what? Class list. So this is the output. Okay. In this way, you can use split method. In this way, you can use split method. Now next is, sir, joining method. So in join method, so right here join, and here you are passing a iterable object. Add a separator between elements. Okay, student. Add a separator between element. What is the syntax of this, student? So right here, s equals to, this is the syntax. Look here. Any, let's suppose this is the old string s dot separator. Separator. First write separator dot join and iterable object. Student, this is the syntax for join. Okay. So here I am passing such separator is what, student? This separator is what? Separator is what, student? This separator is this one dot and this join, and here you are passing, sir, iterable object. What is the output of this one, student? Add a separator between elements. Very simple. Add a separator between the elements. So output of this is A, sir, underscore B underscore C. So this is the output. T equals to list Sunny, Vani, Sunny, Bunny, and Chinny. Okay. So S equals to, first write what is, student? Separator. First write separator. Here separator, let I write here, sir, dash. Okay. Separator is dash, student, dot join. Here this is small j, not capital J, bache. Not capital J. Join T. Print S. What is the output of this one, student? What is the output of this? So join all string with this separator, student. So output of this is Sunny underscore bunny underscore Chinni. So in this way you can use join and split method. This is very important method, frequently used student, split as well as join. All right. So string formatting, there are various methods, student. Nowadays the current f string is frequently used. Okay, f string is frequently used, but there are various method for string formatting. You can using variable expression inside a string, using format specifier modifier, right? Using positional parameter, sir, using named parameter, using f string. Okay, there are various possibilities. So this is using positional parameter, student. So here, right, my name is this dot, right here this dot format, right here format in Selendra. So what is the output of this one, student? Sir, only one, this string is print here, student. So the output of, so this is the output using positional parameter ke through, right? Using positional parameter. Now f string, the most modern trending rate f string is used here. So syntax for f string is what? So right here f double quotes. My name is, anything you write in curly braces, anything in curly braces, it print a student. Okay. So name is a string. This is Selendra, and print f. My name is in this curly braces. What it print? This string. So this. So output of this one is what? So this is f string student. Now next, starts with or ends with. Other useful method starts with and end with student. So hello world starts with hello. Is this true? It is check. Starts with and ends with. It return true and false. Hello world starts with hello. Yes, this answer is, this string start with hello. So this is true, student. Hello world ends with world. Ends with world. So this answer of this one is true. Yes, this is true. If it is not ends with world, then answer is false. If it is not a start, first one, not a start with hello, then answer is false, student. But in this case, the answer is true. Okay. Okay. So now come to most important topic in string, student, string slicing. This is very, very important. Okay. Slicing means what, sir? What do you understand about slicing, bache? Slicing means piece of string, right? Piece of, I want to extract piece of string. Okay, student. Then we can use slice, just like a mango slice, okay, papaya slice, cake slice, okay. सो उसी तरह से अगर मैं स्ट्रिंग को स्लाइस करना चाहूँ, स्ट्रिंग का पीस निकालना चाहूँ, तो हम क्या यूज़ करेंगे? स्लाइसिंग दिस स्लाइस ऑपरेटर। अंडरस्टूड सर? कैसे काम करेगा ये स्लाइस ऑपरेटर? सो उसको देखते हैं। सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट, if I write s equals to Python, then what will happen? Sir, this Python store internally memory look like this. These are the positive indexes and these are the negative indexes, right? So s is pointing to what? Sir, s here, this s is pointing to this one. Okay. And by default index is positive. By default index is considered positive, student. Okay. Okay. Sir, this operator, sign of this operator is what, sir? Begin, colon, and colon step. Means this is the syntax. This is the syntax. What is the meaning of this? Sir, from the colon begin, this term is known as begin or start. This term is end, right? And here this is step size. Okay. So what is the meaning of begin, end, and step? Sir, begin means start, right? And this is inclusive, student. So this is inclusive. End means stop, and this is exclusive. It is just like a range function, right? And here this is step size. Step size. Okay, this is step, positive or negative step, but can't zero. This is a step, either it will be positive, sir, or negative, but can't zero, student. It can't zero. All right. All optional and all must be integer. All are optional, student. All are optional. And all must be integer. Okay. सर क्या मीनिंग है इसका? सर begin and step slicing, so this is begin inclusive, and end this is exclusive. Step size either positive or negative, right? But can't zero. If it is positive, student, so slicing from forward direction. If it is positive, then this is positive forward slicing from left to right, from left to right. If it is, sir, left to right. And step size is negative. If step size is negative, then this is a backward slicing from right to left. Okay, this is a backward slicing from right to left. Understood? So all are optional. You can blank all, sir, no problem. You can blank all, no problem at all. And all must be integer. All must be integer. No string allowed and no sir, float value allowed here, student. All must be integer. Okay. This is saying step value can be either positive or negative. If positive, then it should forward direction, left to right, and we have to consider begin to end minus 1. And we have to consider begin to end minus 1. What is the meaning of this one, student? Let's suppose this is the example 0, 4, 1. Sir, if positive step size is positive, then it should be in forward direction from left to right, and we have to consider begin to end minus 1. So here begin is, student, he, sir, begin is what, sir? Sir, 0. Sir, end is what, sir? This is 4. And 4 is what, sir? Exclusive. That's why it goes to up to end minus 1. Understood, student? It start from begin, but end is exclusive, not added. So that's why it goes to end minus 1. It means 0 to 3. So it means what is, student? 0 to 3. So what is the output of this one? Sir, starting index is 0. By default, it is positive 0 to up to what, sir? 0 to 3. 0 to 3. It considered like this one. So begin to end minus 1. Begin to, sir, end minus 1. So output of this one is what, student? If you slice this part, then output of this one is what, sir? Sir, P by, sir, TH. This is the output. Okay. Next point, sir, if negative step size is negative, if step size is negative, then it should be in backward direction, right to left, and we have to consider begin to end plus 1. Why so, sir? It is begin to end plus 1. Begin to end plus 1. Let understand, student. Let understand this example. Let start from -1 to -5. If step size is negative, then slicing from backward direction, right to left, student. Right to left means what? -1 to up to where, sir? -6 or -4, student? Sir, this is exclusive. Understood, student? This is the end part, and end part is exclusive. This part is exclusive. This is inclusive, no problem. This is inclusive, no problem. But this is end part, or end part is what, student? Exclusive. So that's why it goes to begin to end plus 1. It start from begin to end plus 1. Sir, what is the meaning of end plus 1? Sir, begin in -1, -2, -3, -4. It goes to begin to end plus 1, like here. Begin is -1. Sir, -1, this one, and this is exclusive. So that's why it goes to this one, student. Because, sir, this is exclusive. Sir, this is exclusive. So how we can generate -4 from this? So add 1 here. This is end plus 1. End plus 1. Sir, right here end plus 1. End is -5 plus 1 is -4. So it goes to from -1 to -4. So the output of this one is what, sir? NOHT. The output of this is NOHT. It's start from -1 and goes up to end plus 1. N plus 1, -5 plus 1 up to -4. NOHT. This is the output. So this is the meaning of this one, student. Right? Okay. Now in the forward direction, what are the default values? In the backward direction, what are the default values possible? In forward direction, what is the default value for begin, student? What is the default value for begin? 0. And default value for end is length of string. Default value for step is, sir, plus 1. Step is plus 1. Okay. So here string is what, student? String s is Python. So length of this string is 6. Yes. So what is the meaning of this one, student? मैंने कहा all. What is the meaning of this one, student? Right? Here I saying all are optional. All are optional, and all must be integers. All are optional means what, sir? You can take all blank. Sir, what is the meaning of this one, student? Sir, if I write like this one, piece this one, what is the meaning of this one, student? Sir, default value for begin is 0, student. So you can write either this one, or sir, default value for end is length of string. Sir, length of string is what, sir? Length of string, length of entire string कितना था बच्चे? 6 था. Or sir, default value for step is plus 1. You can say like this one also. Okay. Or you can take any 2 or any 3 or all. No problem at all. Right? All are equal, student. Or you can write like this one also, student. Understood? So this treat what, sir? This is treat, this treat as end. Okay. All you can say, you can write all terms, student. Default starting 0, length of this you can write all are equal, student. All are equal. Understood? So tell me, what is the answer of this one, student? All these things, all क्या answer होगा? Yes. S equals to Python. S equals to Python. What is the output of this one, student? Say something. All are equal, student, but all are optional. So what is the logical sense of this, student? Default value is sir 0. Default sir end string is 6. Default step size is 1, or you can write any two. Okay. So what is the significance? If you print this, then what it print? This slice generate what? Yes, say something. What is the output of this? If I print, student, or anyone, right? Tell me, what is the output of this, student? Yes, say something. Siddhu is P by TH. Yes, Sudha, what is your answer for this? Bolo. Sir, all from the meaning of this one, default value is 0, default end is 1. It means you are slicing complete from starting from 0. You are starting from 0 से लेके up to sir a positive begin to end minus 1, end is 6. So you are printing all बचे. So basically you are printing all, right? All slicing. This one is student. Okay. Tell me, sir, print S is, what is the output of this one, student? What is the output of this? Yes, everyone reply answer. Yes, Uddhav, Siddhu, Newsbuster. Yes, very good, wonderful. मेरे भाई स्लाइसिंग ऑलवेज क्रिएट सेपरेट मेमोरी बॉक्स, ट्रू होगा या फॉल्स? चला के देखना जरा आप। यू हैव एडिटर उद्धव, डू यू हैव एडिटर? Yes, dear student, just write this on editor and tell me what is the right answer. Okay, what is the right answer? You can take 1 minute and reply correct answer. This is very important concept. किया बच्चे? Slicing always creates separate. Sir, it's true. Sidhu is saying true. Uddhav try किया on editor. I think it should be false क्योंकि slicing always creates separate memory box, right? Slicing always creates separate memory box, right? Slicing slicing always create separate memory box. Separate memory box always. Okay. So yes, it false, student. Both is different, sir. Both is different. If you perform slicing, student, if you perform here this one, sir, s equals to Python, student. S is pointing to Python, and if you create this one, so slicing always creates separate memory box. Okay, always creates separate memory box, student. Let the reference of this is 1000 and reference of this is 2000, so it will generate false, student. So output of this is false. right? References of both is same because slicing always creates separate memory box. Understood, student? This is important concept. Okay, now come to in backward direction. In backward direction, default value is what, student? -1. In default value is -1, and default value for end is minus length of string +1, and default value for step is -1, student. Default value for stop is -1. So in the backward direction, can I write like this, student? Can I write like this? No, student. The tree by default indexes is positive. So by default, it consider this one. So this is allowed in positive direction because by default index is positive. So in backward direction, this is not allowed. You have to take at least step size and -1, student. Then you can say, yes, this is a backward slicing, student. And default value for end is a length of string +1, and default value for a step is -1, and default value for a start is -1, right? So you can write this one also, and you can write, sir, length of string +1. So length of string 6 + 1 -7 or -1. Okay, or you can write like this one also. If you print so what it print is, student? What it print? The meaning of this is ऐसा लिखा ही नहीं मैंने. Yes, tell me, what is the output of this one? Sir, backward slicing. Sir, backward slicing means what, sir? Means, sir, S is pointing to, sir, Python. And -1, sir, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So if you write like this, it means what, sir? Is meaning of this is what? Like this, student. Starting from -1 से लेके up to end +1, up to n +1, sir, up to n +1. So up to n +1 means what, student? This concept. Look here, this concept. If negative step, then it should be in backward direction, right to left, and we have to consider begin to n +1. Okay. So begin to n +1. So begin from -1 से लेके up to end +1, -6, -1 to -7 +1 is 6. So basically you are printing slicing from all this one, student, but starting from backward direction from right to left. Okay, so what it print? Reverse of this string. So output of this one, sir, n, sir, o, h, t by n p. This is the output. Okay. Slicing always creates separate memory box. Understood, student? So either in forward or backward direction, slicing either in forward or backward direction, B can take both positive as well as negative value for begin and end. No problem at all. Alright, student, note. In the backward direction, if end value is -1, then result is always empty. In the forward direction, if the end value is 0, then result is always empty. Sir, what is the meaning of this one, student? What is the meaning of this first note? This is saying in the backward direction, if the end value is -1, then result is always empty. Sir, by default, how we can detect this is a backward direction? This is sir, negative step. If step is negative, this is a backward slicing, right? But the end value is -1. End value is -1. Then what is the meaning of this, student? If end value is -1, sir, by default start is what, student? Default start, default begin is what? The -1. So the treatment of this is, sir, -1, sir, -1, -1. So my dear student, if you start from -1 or end -1, this is exclusive. This is exclusive. You know, this value is what, sir? Exclusive. And this is inclusive. But my dear student, if you start from -1 and this is exclusive also, then nothing, you will get nothing, sir. Then always empty. So it produces what, sir? Empty. Because you start from this one and end this one, and this is exclusive. So that's why what, student? So empty आपको result मिलेगा. So you will get what? Empty. Similarly, in the second note is saying in the forward direction, if the end value is 0, then the result is always empty. Sir, what is the meaning of this this note? Sir, if the end value is 0, कहाँ लिखूं? My dear student, if the end value is 0, okay, by default positive indexes, the treatment of this is default start is what, sir? Default start is 0 and step size is 1. So my dear student, if you start from 0 and end from 0, but 0 is exclusive, this end is exclusive, here start. So the answer of this is empty. Understood? So this is exclusive and here inclusive. The answer of this is what, sir? Empty. And starting from 0 but end is 0, this is exclusive, student. So you will get empty string. Okay, this is important concept. Okay, so I think we have covered all the concept related to slicing. Now we will go for some solving questions, practice questions. Okay. So tell me, student, this is a Python, this is a string. So first, what it print, and second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 19 questions, right? So what is the output of these all questions, student? So what is the output of this one? What is the output of this one? What is the output of this one? इन सभी के आंसर आपको रिप्लाई करना है, बताइए. So print as 052, starting from 0, starting from where, sir? 0, 0 is inclusive and 5, this is exclusive, you know. This is end, exclusive, inclusive. To start from 0 to 4, you start from 0 to 4, but step size is 2, student. So step size is 2 means what, sir? Step size is 2 means what? Sir, 0 step, add 2 step, and then, sir, 2 plus 2, this 4, and after this 6, but end is 5, so this is not allowed. So 0 step character print हो जाएगा, sir, क्या है? Sir, P. Sir, 2 step, sir, what is 2 steps, sir? T. And 4 steps, sir, this is O. So the output of this one is, sir, 0, this is P, and 0 plus 2 is 2, then 2, this T, and sir plus 2, sir plus 2, 4, sir 4 पे this is O, and after this is the output student. PTO. Sir, if step size is 1, then consecutively it display all the character from starting from what? Sir, starting from 2 to 5. Sir, this is a start and start from 2. It means what? Start from here 2 to up to, sir, end minus 1. Sir, here end is 5, 5 minus 1 because this is the exclusive. So 4 tak. So it print this one. So T H O. This is the output student. Similarly, what is the output of this one? Sir, step size is negative, so backward slicing. This is a backward slicing is starting from 4 to, sir, 0 लिखा है, 4 to 1. Sir, backward slicing starting from where, sir? Sir, starting from 4 here. Because of how we can detect this is a backward slicing, because step is negative student. So 0 to up to end minus 1, 0 to up to, sir, 1 tak. Sir, this is exclusive. So it print what, sir? OHT by. Understood student? The output of this is OHT by. Now tell me, what is the output of this fourth question student? What is the output of fourth? Yes, everyone reply answer. 151. Sir, starting from 1 step size is what, sir? Positive step है. So starting from 1 से लेके up to 4. So starting from 1 to 4. So by THO. YTHO. ये P नहीं होगा बच्चे, ये Y होगा. Let it correct it. Yes. Sir, starting from -1 से लेके up to 5 because step is positive, तो in forward direction student. So starting from -1 से up to कहाँ तक जाएगा सर? 4 तक, because step size is 1. So -5, -4, -5 plus 1, sir, -4 up to, sir, 5. So starting from -5 से लेके up to, sir, 4, because step size is what, sir? Plus 1. So -5 plus 1, sir, forward direction, slicing from forward direction, and this is exclusive. Just understand like this student. -5 to 4. So -5 to 4, this is -5 to 4 is what, sir? By THO. Because end is exclusive. By THO. Okay. What about this one student? 1 minus 1 1. Sir, starting from 1 से लेके up to, sir, up to where? Sir, the end is -1 ना? Sir, 1 से start करो, starting from 1. Starting from 1 to up to what, sir? Left of -1, right? Because end is exclusive. So by THO, this output also by THO. What about 7th student? What about 7th? What about 7th? बोलो भाई. 6 by THO. Yes. Sir, starting from 1 and step size is -1. So go to in the backward direction. Okay. Start from 1. Start from 1 student. Here step size is negative. So starting from 1 says, okay, sir. And step size is negative. Sir, step size is negative. And end is -1. You will get -1. Sir, never you will reach to -1 student, because you -1 exists here and you are moving here, right? -1 here, you are moving from here student. You will not get, sir, -1. You will not reach to -1. So in this case, what will happen in this case? It generate empty string, right? It generate empty sequence, empty string. Understood? What about 8th student? व्हाट अबाउट एट्थ? एट्थ का क्या आंसर है बताइए? सेवेंथ इज एम्प्टी, एट्थ इज NOHT. Sir, here in 8th case, you start from 5, okay, and step size is positive in forward direction. Sir, I am starting from 5 in the forward direction. You will not get, sir, -5. You will not reach the -5, right? If you start from 5 means this one. And step size is, sir, what, sir, +1. It means forward direction. You are going to next is in forward direction. Sir, you will not reach this -1 index, sir. -1 nahi, -5. And sorry, just a minute. Starting from, sir, 5, yes, 5, and end is -5, and positive you are going to in forward direction, student. So in forward direction 5, then 6, then 7, 8, 9 forward, you never reach, sir, -5. Understood? You never reach this -5 because -5 here, student, and you are moving in forward direction, but -5 in the left hand side. This is string is end. You will never reach to -5. So in this case, it generate empty string, empty string. Okay. Understood what is the concept here? Just understand. One means positive, this positive step means forward direction. You are searching in forward direction, left to right, student. But this -5 here in the left hand side, so you never reach this -5. In this case, it generate empty string. What about this one? So default value of start is 0, student. By default index is positive, and end value length of string, because string is Python, and default step is this one. So what is the output of this, student? In both cases, the output is what? Start from 0 to up to end -1. Start from 0 to up to end -1. 0 to up to end -1 means, sir, end is what, sir? Here end is 6, 0 to 5. So output is Python. What is the output of 10th, student? What is the output of 10th? Sir, end. This is what, student? End given है, not step, not step size. If only single column given, then this is start and this is end. Okay, understood, student? If only single column given, if only single column given, बच्चे, or you can write like this one also, student. If only single column given, so the treatment of this is here, this treat as a start and this treat as a end, not a step, not a step. Okay. Sir, by default step size क्या होगा? Sir, by default this is a positive 1. So what is the output of this one, student? Yes. Sir, starting from 1 से लेके up to -1, step size is 1. Start from 1. So here this is start from 1. Say up to goes to, sir, -1, or step size is what, sir? 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 and -1. So up to reach to from starting from 1 से लेके up to left of this here. So YTHO, the output of this is YTHO. Understood, student? How YTHO? What about 11th? What about 11th student? One three. In 11th, student, step size can't be negative, can't be 0. So this is error. Why error? Because step it can't 0 student. Here already mentioned here in slicing. Sir, step it can't 0. Okay. So this is error. What about 12th student? What about 12th? Okay, Lucky, let I just check. Okay, let me check. Let me check. There are various test cases. I think slicing always creates separate box. So yes. So I think slicing always creates separate box. Let me check, student. Okay. Beca- Because in this case there is no slicing, so that's why maybe that's why I'm asking you run on compiler. Understood? But in general, slicing always creates separate box. Okay. Yes. Give me 1 or 2 minutes. Just let me check. Yes, student, I think you are correct because in this case there is no slicing. That's why I'm asking you. In other cases, if any slicing, then slicing creates separate box. But in this case, there is no slicing. Okay. Understood. Actually, that's why I'm asking you. So student, correct it. इसको correct करिए. This statement is correct. Separate memory box. But in this case, there is no slicing. That's why it happened, student. So here I am writing what, sir? False. My dear student, in this case, whole string is printed. Understood? So yes, student, correct it. In this case, whole string is printed. As is Asman said, there is no slicing. So that's why there is no slicing. That's why this is true. Yes, absolutely, you are correct. You are correct, sir. No slicing. So that's why output is what, student? True. Understood. My dear student, here there is no slicing, whole entire string is printed, so that's why this generate true. Apart from this, if any slice, then you will print it will generate false. Understood? Because slicing always creates separate memory box. Okay, so no slicing, that's why this is true. Corrected, student, इसको correct कर लीजिएगा. Please correct it. Yes, student, everyone please correct it. No slicing, so no slicing, so it is true. Okay. So similarly, here student, there is no slicing. If you print no slicing, entire string, this is printed entire string, right? No slicing. Yes, student, if you have online compiler, then yes, everyone please print it. I want to print, sir, like print here, sir, s is, ये false होगा बच्चे, ये false होगा because here is slicing. Yes, everyone reply answer. 052, ये false because slice always creates separate memory box. But in this case, there is no slicing, that's why it generate true. But here it print what's are false. Check it again. ये everyone check it again. सिद्धू सभी लोग इसको check करें, बताएं. Is it false? Is it false? Yes, because here the slicing. Lucky. Now is clear? Because here slicing perform, it generates slicing. 052 is 052 is PTO, so it separate memory box is created for this. Understood? But you are checking here, so it generate true, student, because there is no slicing. So I think it generate true. Okay, there is no slicing here, no slicing, that's why it generate true. Okay, student, इसको correct कर लीजिएगा. All right. Mm-hmm. Now come to this question. Why this is error, student? Why this is error, student? Because here step is 0. Somebody is asking why, sir, this is error to 11th number. Because this step is negative due to this step, not negative due to step is 0. Step size can't 0 because error because step size can't 0. Okay, so it generate error. Understood? Yes, that's why it written error. 11th. What about 12th and 13? What about 12th student? This 12 one. 12 is empty because you are starting from 2 or ending from 2, right? So this is exclusive. So that's why 12, this is empty. What about 13 and or? Yes, student. You can write like this one, sir, 1, 5, this one, or both is same. Okay. Here this term is treated as a end, this is a start, and here this is for step. So both is same. What is the output of this one, student? Starting from 1, sir, starting from 1 से लेके up to 4. Starting from 1 say up to 4 step sizes for in forward direction. So output of this is 𝐻𝐚𝐿. 𝐻𝐚𝐿. What is the output of 15, student? By default start is what, sir? 0. Step size is positive, so by default start is what, sir? 0. If you start from 0, 0 to 0 and 1, and 2 is exclusive. So 0 and 1. So starting from 0, 1. Start from 0 to, sir, 1. Py. Py. The output of this is Py. Okay. All right. What about, sir, 16? What is the output of this 16? Print as to -1. So here step is negative, bache. Step size is negative. So in the backward direction, starting, sir, by default start is what? By default start is -1, student. Because step कैसा है? This is negative. By default step, if step is negative, then by default start is what? -1. Understood? So starting from -1 से लेके -1 up to 2. So starting from -1 to -1 to 2 means this one. Okay. Understood? 16 means, sir, the meaning of this is what, student? Sir, if step is negative, then by default start is what, sir? -1. So starting from -1 से लेके up to this is exclusive. 2 is exclusive na. So you are printing, sir, NOH. So output of this is NOH. NOH. Understood? What about 16th, bache? What about 16th? नहीं, 16 तो NOH हो गया. 17th. 17. What about 17? What about 17? Sir, if step is negative, then, sir, default, if step is negative, default end क्या होगा? What is default end? Step is negative, then default end, length of string minus length of string, this one. This one is default end, na? Understood? Look here. Default value for begin -1, default value for step is -1, then default value for end is minus length of string +1. So 2 minus 7 minus 1. So -1 से start कीजिए up to -1, sorry, -1 step है. in the backward direction, student. So starting from 2, here this is 2, starting from 2 to backward direction up to कहाँ तक जाएगा बच्चे? सर 2 to length of string plus 1 minus 6 तक you print 2 to minus 6. So 2 to minus 6 means this entire string, this printed t by p. So this is the output. What about 18th? 18th, I think this is a misprinting. 18, this minus not here. What about, sir? 18th student? Sir, step size is positive starting from 2 से लेके up to all t2 to all student, because end up to end, sir, end is 6 thun. What about this one, last one? Sir, if step size is -1, then default start is -1 or default end is minus length of string plus 1. So you are starting from 1 से लेके up to -6 तक. So starting from -1 से लेके up to -6 तक. So it reverse the string and it print what? NOH by P. NOH by P. This is the output. Now 20 question. Print. What is the output of this student? First discuss, let start from sequence. Yes, everyone reply answer for this. Yes, 20th का answer. Very good. Yes, 20th output of 20th. 20 नंबर के आउटपुट क्या होगा? Say something. Very silly question, student. P by THO. Why P by THO? Sir, this treat as a start, not end, student. Not end, not step. सो बाय डिफॉल्ट स्टेप कैसा होगा सर? पॉजिटिव. मैंने आपको बताया था बाय डिफॉल्ट स्टेप कैसा होगा? पॉजिटिव. ये बाय डिफॉल्ट स्टेप इज पॉजिटिव, एंड क्या होगा? लेंथ ऑफ स्ट्रिंग. सो दिस इज द मीनिंग, राइट? This is the meaning, and output of this one is what, student? Is starting from -1 in forward direction. -1 say in forward direction, because step size is positive. So start from what, student? Start from -1 in the forward direction, goes into forward direction. Okay. So starting from -1 in the, and up to forward direction up to, sir, up to entire this string up to 5. So basically this is meaning -1 से start हो गया up to 5 तक. So -1 से start हुआ up to 5. So this character, only this character printed. Okay. In the forward direction. Now 21. Another question, student. Yes. Yes, what is the output of this? My dear student, this treat as a end. This treat as end, not a step, because single colon के साथ. So this is print as default start is set 0, end is -1, and step is -1. So what it print? Starting from 0 to -1. Starting from 0 to -1 and step size is what, sir? Sir, +1. So output, sir, क्या होगा? Starting from what, sir? 0. 0 means this index से लेके up to step size is positive in the forward direction, and forward direction up to -1 means this is exclusive. So this is answer. P by THO. P by THO. चलो बताओ what it print. This is the last question. 22. By default step size कैसा होता है सर? Positive. So you can say print start from 0 to -1 in the forward direction. Start from 0 और step कैसा है सर? 1 है. Step size क्या है? 1 है. -1 means कहाँ तक सर? This one, because this is exclusive. Starting from 0. अच्छा, ये तो जस्ट ऊपर वाला है बच्चे. जस्ट मिनट इसको करेक्ट करिए. जस्ट प्रीवियस केस. ओके. यस, दिस इज सेम बच्चे. ये ऊपर वाला ही था. ये ऊपर वाला ही था बच्चे. both is same, student, right? Both is same. P by THO. Understood? Is it clear? Now slicing is clear to everybody? Okay. Now tell me what is the right answer for this question? Yes. Very good. Crystal clear. Wonderful. Yes, student. What is the right answer for this question? Yes, Siddhu. Yes, student, this is the last question for today class. So everyone reply answer for this question. I'm waiting for your answer. This type of question may be asked in GATE exam. Okay. Yes, Uddhav, Siddhu. Say something. Yes, no one is replying. Gate 16. Siddhu Newsbuster. Okay. Okay, now you are replying. Okay, very good. So, my dear student, positive index of the positive index 0, sir 1, sir 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are the positive index, right? And these are the negative index -1, -2, and -3. All right. So in C this line, look here. C is saying, sir, B of A of -3, A of -3 plus. Sir, what is the meaning of this one, student? Sir, A of -3 is giving what, sir? A of -3 पे क्या value है? Sir, this is 2 plus. Sir, what is the meaning of if step size is positive, by default start is 0 and end is all string by default? Sir, what is the end? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Length of string, student. So this is the meaning. Okay, plus. Sir, if this is a start, by default step कैसा होगा? Sir, positive होगा. And the length of string. Length of string is what, student? So length of string is 8. Okay. So, sir, C equals to B2. Sir, B2 is what, student? B2, sir, B2 means 0, sir, 1 and 2, G. So this gives G plus, student. 0 to 8 means, sir, 0, 4, 0, 4 and 8 character. 0 to 4 means what, sir, B mein? Sir, this is 0, 1, 2, 3. This fourth is T, right? 0 to 4 is covered. Next 8, this is exclusive. So 0 to 4. Sir, AT. It produces what, sir? AT, string slicing, right? Now, sir, this produce what, sir? B -1 to 8 means in forward direction, starting from -1 से, start from -1, so this index is what, student? -1. Start from -1 say in forward direction, because step size is positive, so start from -1 onwards to forward direction only E, student, only E. Okay, so basically it generate what's the concatenation of this whole, plus is creating the concatenation of this whole. Okay, student, so gate, so यहाँ से हमें क्या मिला सर? In this C expression it produce what, sir? Gate. It produce gate. D equals to integer a1 a2, it produce what, student? Sir, gate. Okay, now next solve, so this equation. Sir, this equation produce what, sir? a1 multiplied by a of 2 multiplied by a of -3 multiplied by a of 4 whole divided by 4 and then -14. Okay, so a of 1 is what, student? A of 1 is 5, right? This is 5. A of 2 is 4. Sir, a of -3 is what, sir? 2 into, sir, a of 4 divided by 2 means 2. A of 2 kitna hai, sir? This is 4, and this divided by 4 and -14. So what is this value, student? 5 4 ja, sir, 20, 22 ja 40, 40 into 4, 40 into 4, sir, 160. 160 divided by 4 -14. So this is 40. 40 minus 14, it will be what, sir? 26. 26, right? So it generate 26, student. This D जो expression है, it generate what, student? 26. Understood? Or your typecast convert into integer value, right? Right, so this is the meaning, 26. Now plus is creating the concatenation of 2. Sir, I'm typecast C, sir, gate as a string and this is a string. If both is a string, so now plus is creating concatenation. So print X, student, concatenation of these two. Sir, gate 26. So this is the answer, student. Understood? Understood? देखिए आउटपुट भी गेट 26 आ रहा है. इस बार गेट में अच्छा कर दो, गेट को फोड़ दो बच्चे, गेट 26 ही आ रहा है हर जगह. ओके ओके स्टूडेंट, सो इस तरह के क्वेश्चन आपके एग्जाम में पूछे जा सकते हैं स्ट्रिंग से रिलेटेड. स्ट्रिंग की प्रैक्टिस करिएगा. इसके बाद इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास वी विल डिस्कस लिस्ट एंड टपल डेटा स्ट्रक्चर, डेटा टाइप. ओके, लिस्ट एंड टपल डेटा टाइप. ओके, so that's all in today class, student. Yes, so that's all in today class. You can allow space, no problem. बाय अपने आप नहीं आएगा, ऑटोमेटिक नहीं आएगा उद्धव, आप एक स्पेस डाल दीजिए उसमें अगर है तो. राइट, प्रोसीजर क्लियर हुआ? ओके, थैंक यू सो मच. कल मिलते हैं कल की क्लास में. बाय बाय, टेक केयर, सी यू अगेन स्टूडेंट, ऑल द बेस्ट.